Hey, Bill. Hello, lurkers. What's everybody up to? How is everyone? I'm gonna give it a bit, give people a chance to get on. If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. Flipping through some tabs real fast. Hey, Bo. Hey, Silver. Hey, Silver, I just got some stuff in yesterday you might like. Oh, yes. You want a sneak peek? While we're waiting? Hang on a sec.
I don't want to come in and just a top.
Gotta grab something for the wife real quick.
The blue one. The blue one that has the flowers all over it. My dress.
I'm looking.
Sorry, I had to cool off my whole body.
All right, sorry about that. So, little sneak preview of some stuff we just got in. Who wants to see a coin with a melt value of $100? That's just the melt is $100. Okay, quit falling over. There you go. $100 just for the melt on this thing. It's 3.6 ounces. Or 3.8, one of the two. $3.85 is the melt on it. Hey Joe, we're having a little show and tell. Some stuff that I just got in. So yeah, for anybody who's never seen one of these things are big. And it does come in the, it does have the holder. This one is going to be 140. And then here's some more that we just got in. These are all 999 pure silver. These are the Liberia proof. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, I was just showing this off, Aaron. 20 Bolivar. $100 melt. Yeah, we just got in a bunch of these different ones. These are all, again, these are 999 pure silver. Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? So 8 of those that we just got in. And then we also just got in say British Virgin Islands, $1 proof, 925 silver. And then this one is from a country we've never gotten a coin from before. This is the very first one we've ever gotten. Is Tristan da Cunha is the country this is from. 25 pence, 10,000 minted. Royal Wedding, 925 silver. Charles and Diana. Proof. I'm not starting to see more coming now. I happened to get these because one of my suppliers was doing a big lot. I've still got 3 more ounces on the way in like a week. This isn't even the whole lot that I paid for. And 1985 New Zealand. 925 silver. Dollar. Black stilt. And then Canada. This is a $5. $1976. That's my birth year. And then, of course, the big old honkers from the Bahamas. It's the one that has to be in a 3x3 because the coin is freaking huge. It's 3/4 of an ounce of silver. So yeah, that's some new stuff we just got in. Oh, and then I forgot about these. I know some of you guys like these. Got a proof Balboa. $1972. And then we've also got the half Balboa. Same year, proof. So that's some stuff that's going to be coming. I'm kind of eager to see what the rest of the silver is going to be once it finally gets here. Let me get these out the way. Oh, and then Bo and Joe, you guys will be happy. We just got in 90 more foreign banknotes. So those will be coming as well. All right, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's get all the beginning stuff out the way. Bo already bought them all. For anybody new, if you make payments via PayPal, use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Pay goods and services only, please. We can also do Cash App using the same email. Shipping is $4.50 to $22, depending on the size and weight of your package. Oh, you're very welcome, sir. If you want your package registered, it's an extra $20. If you want it sent fragile, it's an extra $11. I couldn't fit that in my little macro. You want the big Bolivar? $140, dude. For anybody on Facebook, if anybody wants it tonight, I'll sell it tonight. $140. Here's our Facebook link.
Ben.
You want it? All right. I'll put you on the list for it. Big old 20 Bolivar is going to Bo.
Where'd it go?
It's up there. And they're wrapped in the rubber band with the rest of it.
Okay.
So today's lot list is on Facebook. Click the link. It'll be the top post. You can see what we got available. We've also got a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, send us an email. Again, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and let us know. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before every sale, and it gives you the ability to try and pre-purchase items. It is first come, first serve, and pre-purchases do have to be paid for by Sunday evening. All right, let me get you on here. But that was, what, 72, right?
Huh?
1972. Or 4.
74.
74. 1974, 20 Balboas. Panama. 0.925 silver proof.
What about the New Zealand?
The New Zealand one. Hang on. 140.
30.
$30 for the New Zealand one. Only 44K ever minted. It's not a kiwi. It's a black stilt. Hey, okay. I'll sell it to you. Well, let me get it on the list real quick. Be just selling stuff not even on the list. We'll get to the list eventually someday. You know, whatever. What was that, 1985? 1985. $1. New Zealand.
Bucks.
925 silver. Proof.
30.
$30. 2 silver. Yeah. Cool. Anybody else want anything I just showed, or do we want to get to the list? All right. Quick announcement. Coming up
On the 9th.
probably on the 8th.
Or 8th.
If I can get it done in time, we're going to have another consignment sale. So that's going to be Thursday, July 8th, if I can get it done in time. Lots of really cool stuff. So hopefully you guys can get in and see some of that.
My face is
Hey, double nickels.
My face is still red.
Sorry to hear that. So that's coming. Silver, you probably want to get on that. There's silver rounds in it. I don't know where they're at. Let me show you guys this real quick. So, that bin is the consignment bin. That's everything that's going to be in that sale. And there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
Bin to bin. You want the whole bin?
There's a lot.
On a guess, somewhere in the realm of about 3,500. Is well worth it. There's silver proof sets. There's a bunch of regular mint and proof sets. Some of the prestige proof sets. Ton of silver. Somewhere around here is a tube.
Probably down here.
I don't know where it ever landed. Or it might be in the other one. Okay, apparently I missed some of those.
Yeah, you did.
Oops. Hang on. It might be in the other one. The overflow one. Yep, it is. So I'll show you guys some of the silver rounds that are going to be in there. Some really cool stuff in here. Some of it doesn't like to pop out. So there's going to be There's going to be 4 of these. No, you guys can't buy these right now. You'll have to wait till the sale. These are 1.5 ounces from Canada. With the bar.
That's it.
These are reverse proofs. 2014, $5 or $8. $8 reverse proofs. So there's going to be 4 of these. And then two of these 1.5 ounce with the birdie. And then 2 of these with the Barfalo, 1.25 ounces.
One of those.
Wolf Howling at the Moon. This one is
Ben pre-sale.
this one's a 3/4 ounce. These are all Canada, by the way.
And then 2 from Guinea.
And then 2 from Guinea that are 1.25 ounces. So these are the ones that are just the silver rounds that are going to be in that sale. So again, that's going to be, if I can get it done in time, that's going to be on July 8th. If not, it'll be on the Thursday after. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff.
Ow!
It's like this thing. I've never even seen one of these before. Total silver in this is 4.32 ounces. But it's like the whole Olympic set from Canada. Kind of cool. So, yeah, that's just a few items.
That was right there.
There's a whole bunch more, obviously. A whole bin. So, yep, that's going to be an interesting night.
So hopefully that gets done by the 8th. For you guys.
But, all right, let's get to tonight's stuff. Shall we? Nice. Just send me a picture of that set. I want to see it.
Yeah.
All right, kicking off with some banknotes. Whoops. Undo. Thank you.
They're up there. And they're in order.
All right, we are starting with Mongolia. Give me 2008 5 Tugrik uncirculated banknote. Let's raise that up a bit. He tried to buy all the ones that you bought. So this one's going for $2. This one's got the cool horseshoes on the back. Any takers at $2.
Yeah, he came in like, I think like a half an hour after Bo grabbed all of them.
All right, moving on. to Britain. The 1948 £1 British Armed Forces banknote voucher. This is uncirculated and going for $3. Yeah, you're way behind. That's like days for us. We have people that'll literally sometimes will start buying stuff 30 seconds after it goes out.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. And guys, don't worry about if you ever have the worry of, well, if we buy too much stuff, there's not going to be anything for the sale. Don't worry about that. We have completely sold out lists in pre-sale before, and I just made a new one. And then we sold out like half of that one, and I just added more stuff. So don't ever worry about there not being enough. Last call, $3. You're driving and had to pull over. You're like, Joe's not beating me this week, dang it. You got a smartwatch? All right, moving on. Hey, Greg. Next up, 1956 £1 British Armed Forces banknote. Uncirculated, $3. If anybody wants both the British £1 notes, I'll do them for $5 for the pair. So you get the 48 and the 56. You know I can type. So that'll save you $1. Any takers? Okay. Quit reaching in front of me.
Put each before the X2.
Alright, moving on. Alright, last banknotes. We got 2 available. They're the 1988 1,000 dong Vietnam banknotes. Both are uncirculated. They're $2 each. Elephants. Where's Hidden at? Hidden loves them elephants. I know, right? We finally have somebody. He's not here. Hey, Trent.
Oh.
All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. We're on to medallions. And kicking off with a little numismatic history. From 1982, the York Coin Club 4-star General Jacob Lee Devers medallion. Going for $4. Coin Club's been around for a long time. They're still around. Any takers at 4? moving on to the 1952 Freedom Foundation Incorporated Valley Forge, PA. George Washington medal. It's also got the... No, it's not. It's also got the Pope. Or is it? Yeah, it is. That is the wrong one.
I'm like, that's the Pope.
I'm out of order. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. Aha. That's the right one. George Washington. We'll get it right, the right one eventually, right? And this one's going to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Next up is the one that I showed before. It is the 1998 Pope John Paul II Pray for the Vatican, or Pray for Vacations medallion. I guess somebody wants to pray for vacations. And this one again is going for $4.
Okay.
Moving on.
That went somewhere. I don't know where.
Next up, we got an oldie. It's from 1910. The Excelsior Shoes for Boys medallion. It is hold. And going for $5. Without the hole, I was looking these things up, and I was finding some of these things going for like $20 and higher.
Looks like someone just did it so they could have it around their neck.
Probably award as a medallion.
Yeah.
And I kind of like this one because it's got the swastika on it. And a lot of people don't realize the swastika was never meant to be a bad symbol until the Nazis stole it and used it for them. It was actually supposed to be a symbol of good things. And it was used throughout history.
But now everybody remembers it as the Nazis.
Yeah, the Nazi Third Reich. Let me make sure these are in order. Yep. Yep. And yep. Alright, cool. Alright, moving on. And then next up, we got 3 of them from the North American Big Game Collection. These are those big old brass medallions. They're actually like brass covered bronze. So we got the Roosevelt elk. Going for $4.
And they're all 3 different.
Yeah. Apparently there's a silver version of these out there. But we've never seen them. Very shiny, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Any takers at $4. The Roosevelt elk. moving on. To the Labrador Caribou. Lots of Roosevelt elk in your state.
Cool.
Nice. Looking for $4.
No, it's full right.
All right, moving on. And then we've also got the white-tailed deer. If anybody wants all three, I'll do all three for $9. If you get all three. Saves you $3. Little bundle. Trent is taking all for the deal. Grass, Trent.
Congrats, Trent.
It's just these.
Yeah. That's why I was.
Alright, so that makes that 3 and 3 and 3. Alright, next up. This is a bundle. It's a Shell's Mr. President game coin. 19 presidential tokens. For $5. Kind of a neat set. For anybody who likes collecting tokens and presidential tokens and all that stuff.
And Bill Betts.
This is going to Bill Betts.
Congrats, Bill.
Lots of different folk in there. Let me get them all back in the bag for you.
There's two of them.
I know.
I just didn't type that in.
Alright, next up, we got two available of these. These are Franklin Mint 3 mini sterling silver presidential coin replicas. One of them's got a gold-plated one doesn't. So they're actually different a little bit. Oh, go away, light.
You're gonna have to do it on Earth the Scope.
Yeah, let me give you a scale here.
That's a penny.
That's a penny with a counter stamp. Because why not? Let me do it under the scope. So these are going for $5 each. This one is the only one that has the gold-plated one.
And that's that one.
Very cool design on it. I don't think you can see the back. No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
You can only see one side.
There's that one.
And then this one. And then, yeah, where is it? There it is.
That one.
The replica of the 1925 commemorative $50. And again, these are sterling silver little
That is
little guys.
different.
Here's the second one.
That's a quarter.
1932 quarter replica. And then commemorative $50 replica.
That's upside down.
And then Independence Centennial something or other. So any takers on either one of these? If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $8. Save you $2.
Since both sets are different.
Since they are actually different. They're from the Franklin Mint. I don't know if I said that. Franklin Mint. Any takers? $5 each or 8 for both. And considering they're sterling, that's probably, I don't know what, $2-3 in melt, somewhere in there. All right, moving on.
I got the rubber one.
All right, last of the foreign items for today, because the rest of them sold in pre-sale, is a 1973 Centennial words Canadian dollar in clamshell. Original mint clamshell, comes in with the little box too. No, they are not silver plated. The one is gold plated, but the rest of them, they're all actually sterling silver little miniature replicas. These one, however, is clad. Hey, Jeff, thanks for popping in. Oh, okay. Silver decided he's going to grab the pair for the deal.
Congrats, Silver.
Congrats, So this one's going for $4. The Prince Edward Isle Centennial Dollar. Proof. Let's see if I can.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I can get this thing out to show you the other side. Oh, yeah, I can. Then, of course, yeah, Queen Elizabeth on the other side. Any takers at $4? It is clad. Now, if it was silver, this coin would be like $18. We are going to move on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. All right, next up, we got some albums. You guys have seen this one, but I dropped the price on it for you guys this week. It was 35 bucks. Today, we're doing it for 25. It is the European Union Euro Coinage Dansko. 46 coins included, and we dropped it down to 25 bucks for you for this week. So somebody take advantage. This thing's always a pain in the butt to show on camera. Have I come across Canadian silver dollars lately?
There's gonna be some in the consignment, I think.
Yeah, the consignment sale is gonna have a bunch.
Hi, honey.
Hey, honey family. Ugh. So here you go. You got Austria with 4 coins. Belgium's got 4 coins. Finland 4 coins. France 4 coins. These are all BU coins, by the way. Every single one of these is BU. Greece, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Luxembourg. We don't come across many of Luxembourg. Portugal's got 3. And then Spain's got 3. 25 bucks. Any takers? You're basically paying for the album and getting the coins for free at this point. You'll send me a couple of goats in the mail for trade? For the album? Yeah, I'll do that. You can send goats in the mail, right?
I don't know.
I'll take a goat. That'd be awesome.
Where would we house it?
In the backyard. It'll eat all the weeds.
I think that the complex might have an issue with it.
Nah. They're miniature goats. They're only like this tall. They're smaller than some of the dogs here.
I think that they'd make us have a pet deposit, though.
Oh, I don't think the owner would want a goat. Last call on this one, guys. Only 25 bucks.
We can ask, but I seriously doubt it.
So like even like Bo said, the book by itself is worth more than 25 bucks. And you're getting 42 coins in it. Or 46 coins. All BUs.
I already did that. It's already over there.
I know, I'm scrolling. All right, we are moving on.
We're gonna have to set them down.
All right, next up. We've got...
One has a star, one doesn't.
The 1965 Dansko Style Whitman Washington Quarter album. Album only, no coins. This is the one that includes proof only issues, going for $7. And then we've also got the one that does not include proof issues, also for $7. Any takers on these? If you've been and you want a particular one, just say this will be number 1. The proof only is just say bin number 1. The other one will be number 2. If for some reason somebody out there is really into quarters, I'll do both for 12. Save you $2. So you get them for $6 each. If you get both.
3 boxes every month.
All right.
So I don't have to be sparingly with these anymore. I just happen to realize that.
All right. We are moving on. No love for the albums. We got more coming, so this could be a rough road. All right, this one is a collectible in and of itself because of how old it is. This is the Library of Coins, Franklin Half-Dollar Album, Volume 21, 1948 to 63, 1959 original print. This is going for $10. There you go. Copyright 1959 by the Coin and Currency Institute Incorporated. And these have the Dansko style windows, which is really nice. Going for $10. And going to silver for 10. Congrats, sir. My hopper just walked off. All right, next up, we got some album bundles. And these things are going for cheap, guys. So here is our first album bundle. It is a 6-coin album bundle. And here's what you will be getting. You'll be getting a 1-a-year 1909 to date. Well, to date when it was made, not now. And then, so that was up to 1968. And then it's got a bunch of blank spots that you can just continue on or put whatever you want. And then a Buffalo nickel 13 to 38, so that is the full collection. And then a Roosevelt dime, 46 to 64, so that's your silver dimes. Washington quarter, 48 to 64. So again, that's your silver quarters. A Franklin half, 48 to 63. So that's the entire collection. And then a Sacagawea dollar, Millennium Edition. From H.G. Harrison Company, or H.E. Harrison Company. Yep, all for $9. All 6 of them, $9. It's $1.50 each. And this bundle is sold to Greg K. Greg, you're probably going to be in a medium flat rate with this, just to warn you. We might be able to fit it into a padded mailer. We'll see.
What?
The bundle.
Oh.
Actually,
I'll see.
the Sacagaway one's not too big. That should fit in a padded. All right. 6 album bundle number 2. This one is different than the first one. So if you end up getting this one as well, you're definitely going to be in the medium.
Yeah.
So this one, you're getting the Lincoln Memorial cents starting at 1959. Buffalo nickel again.
Roosevelt dime.
Another Roosevelt dime. Washington quarter, but this time it's 88 to 98, volume 4. Kennedy half dollar, volume 3, 2004 on. And this bundle, your dollar one, is a Morgan dollar. Well, silver dollar. There's no label, so you can put Morgans, you can put Ikes, peace dollars, commemorative dollars. So again, all 6 for $9. $1.50 each. Any takers? Silver, that one would do you good. You got tons of silver dollars. Heck, use them for channel giveaways. At $1.50 each, why not? That is a steal of a deal, guys. All right, we're moving on. Practically giving them away. Nobody wants them. All right. All right. Next up is a 3 half-dollar coin album bundle for $5. It's not a Morgan album. It's a silver dollar album. None of it's labeled. So it's for any silver dollar you want. It just has a picture of a Morgan on the front. All right, so you get the Liberty Standing half dollar. We refer to those as the walking liberties. You get the Kennedy half dollar volume 1, 64 to 85. And the Kennedy volume 2, 86 to 2003. And again, all 3 for $5. Anybody? moving on. All right, next up, we got a 3-dime coin album bundle for $5. So this one, that's the nickel bundle. Where's my dime bundle? Where's my dime bundle? Okay, apparently we got 2 dime bundles. Yeah, we have 2 of these actually. But they might be slightly different, so I'll show them individually. So you got your Roosevelt dime starting at 46, so that's your silver dimes. Your Mercury dimes, full collection. And then this one just says dimes, so you can put anything you want in it. Could be Seated Liberty, Barbers, Canadian dimes, some other country worth of dimes. And Silver is taking this one for $5. Congrats, Silver. All right, and then the second dime bundle I had you at Mercury is Roosevelt dime 65 to 2004 collection number 2. And then Roosevelt dime 46 to 64, so that's all your silver Roosevelts. And then another Mercury head album. Full collection. $5 for the 3. I've got some really beautiful merch coming up here in a bit. I don't know if you saw the list or not. AUs and BUs. Any taker on this bundle? All right, moving on. Next up is a 3-penny album bundle. All right, you got one that just says cents, so you can put anything you want in there. It's up to you. Doesn't even have to be American. Then you got Lincoln cent, 1941 to 74, number 2. And Lincoln cent, 1909 to 1940, number 1. So anybody who's a big Lincoln cent collector, here's 3 albums for you. Between the 3, you could fit almost the whole collection up to date. You'd get pretty darn close.
That was right there.
Yeah, it's because I haven't done them yet.
Oh, okay.
Any takers? 3 for $5.
I didn't know. That's why I was asking.
All right, moving on. Last album bundle. Bill Betts, if you're still on, this would be a good one for you. Nickel album bundle. Liberty Head Nickel. 83 to 13, so that's your whole collection. Buffalo Nickel, full collection. And then Jefferson Nickel, Volume 1. And Bill Betts is like, yep, that's me. I need that. Going to Bill Betts.
Congrats, Bill.
All right. Coinage time. I'm going to need the scope for the first one. All right, first coin of American coinage is the 1953 proof wheat cent. It is gem proof brown and going for 30 bucks. This thing's got some very cool toning on it. It's got like yellows and oranges and some purple. These are the proofs that are hard to get. Any takers? Man, nobody wants his beauty. All right, moving on. To the 2019 West Point. Proof decam. This one's going for 15 bucks. Any takers? I'll do a bundle on these. If anybody wants both.
You need a light over.
Let's see if anybody wants both. So it would have been 45 bucks. And yeah, but you have to buy the whole mint set to get it. And there was only, what, like 1 million of them made? Something like that? I'll do it for 35.
So 10 bucks off.
So 10 bucks off if you get both. Get in the old weedy. Gym proof brown. That awesome coloring. There you can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can see it better on that than the scope.
And the W. Anybody want the deal for both? All right, moving on. You guys are missing out on crazy deals. All right, next up, we got some proved nickels. These will not be getting bundled. These are already at the lowest price I can do them at. So we got 1956 gym proof for $4. Trying to get it lit up without glaring it out. There we go.
Right, his nose is flared, but whatever. It's just his nose. Show the back.
I did. Man, no love for the old proofs. All right, moving on. To the 1957 gym proof, $4. It's all right. Nobody wants these. Maybe I'll just throw them in my collection. I don't have any of these. What are you doing?
Joe V says been in the 1956.
56 is going to Joe V. Grass, Joe. Last call on the 57. All right, moving on to the 1959 gem proof. Going for $4. Moving on to the 1960 for $3. Gym proof. Don't forget, guys, you are allowed to talk.
Right?
Don't be afraid to have conversation.
We don't want to feel alone.
All right, moving on to the 1961 gem proof for $3. You can take it seriously and still talk. All right, moving on to the 1962. We've got 2 available. $3 each.
There's number 1. And there is number 2.
All right, moving on to the 1963 gem proof for $3. That was not supposed to be in here. We forgot to pull that one. All right, moving on to the 64 for $3. Moving on, last of the nickels, 1983 proof cameo, $2. It was a little bit faint on E Pluribus Unum with the frost, and same with 5 cents. That's why I didn't call it a deep cameo. And this one's going to Honey.
Congrats, honey.
Congrats, Honey. Alrighty, dimes. Your birth year. It's my wife's birth year as well. Alright, we got 1 seated Liberty dime tonight. For those of you that like the olds. It is the 1890. It is in VG, but it does have some scratches, so because of that, I priced it as a good. So it's going for $15. Those are the scratches right there. So if you can deal with those, you're getting it at a good price, but the details are VG. Looking for $15. Everything Seated Liberty has very low. Still thinking about the Balboas? Well, the big one already sold. Bo bought it. So you already lost out on that one.
Yeah.
So that just leaves the one Balboa and the half Balboa.
Yeah.
Which I haven't even priced yet, so I'll have to figure out prices if you want them. Last call on the Seated Liberty. So my wife and I were actually having a conversation over the past week that we've cultivated such an audience on this channel for foreigns and foreign silver. We've realized it's actually kind of hard for us to sell American coins.
Ones.
Is it the ones you're still thinking about? Well, let me know. All right, moving on. All right, this guy is going to blow your minds a little bit. And I want to be on the scope for this so you can see it clearly. Because very rarely do we ever get these in this kind of condition. This is a 1907 Barber dime in extremely fine. Going for 25 bucks. Check that out. The stuff you see around there is actually toning. Those are little tiny toning spots from being in an album. And it's got a little bit of colors on it too. Almost like a patina. Hey, Lady Jax. Yeah, how often do you see a Barber diamond extremely fine? Looking for 25 bucks, anyone? Going to Hidden. There's Hidden.
Hi, Hidden.
Congrats, Hidden. Hidden, we had some Vietnamese 1,000 dong banknotes that have elephants on them that are still available if you don't have it. They are 1988s, uncirculated. Hey, you can see one. Let's switch back to the overhead real quick. Dunk. Elephant. It's $2 if you want one. $1,000 dong.
Well, let us know if you don't.
Oh, there it is if you want it. Alright, I know some of y'all have been waiting for this. Lady Jax, you're just in time.
Yep.
Mercury dimes. $1936 AU $5. That's still got full, almost full luster. So that's a high AU.
Every single rubber band is breaking on me.
Well, then quit playing with them.
I'm not.
Looking for $5, anyone?
I was looking to see what the BUs, or making sure that the BUs were in order.
Really, nobody.
Okay.
All right, moving on. How about the 1938 in AU? Going for $6. Not today, they're not. We'll still do them again down the road. We've always done those.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get
But-
the higher grade.
Yeah, but the ones that we're doing tonight are all AU and BU. So, yeah. All right, moving on.
I know Hidden said that he was checking.
Hey, you just said it again. And if you need it, just let me know. We're moving on to the 39 in AU. Going for $5. Yeah, we had I don't know if you saw the poll that we put up, but the majority of the people actually said they like her better as a blonde.
Right? I prefer black. But it's too hot now.
Hey, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's running my mouth. You're digging the dark? Well, go put your vote in.
Yes.
Man, I thought you guys would be all over these. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1940 San Francisco AU, $5. Camera is not doing these things justice, guys. These are gorgeous dimes. No, they're not cleaned. If they were cleaned, I would tell you they're cleaned. I'm not going to try and pass off a clean coin as not being cleaned.
No, they're AUs.
You should know me better than that. You've been around long enough. All right, moving on to the 1941 San Francisco. Silver's taking the 36. Looking for $5 on this one. What are we on? 41? Yeah.
I'm not strawberry blonde.
She's not strawberry blonde. There's no red tinge in her hair at all. She's golden blonde.
Yeah.
Granted, we got to redo her dye because she's got probably an inch and a half of growth since last time we dyed it. Well, then check it and let me know if you need them. All right, moving on to the 41 Denver. No, she wouldn't look good as a platinum blonde. Her complexion's not right for it.
My complexion is way too light.
Looking for $5. I love how on one side it said I had 12 concurrent viewers, and then on the other side it said 2. And I just jumped to 11. I don't think YouTube knows what the heck's going on. Are you seeing the new notes tonight?
No.
No. You know how long it would take to go through 90 notes? We'd be on for another extra, like, 3 hours.
And they're not all the way done.
I don't know, honey. Maybe you have me blocked. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jovi. Pay me $50 for my time, and then we'll do it. How's that?
And they're not all done.
All right, moving on.
I still have notes that I have to identify.
I don't know then, dude. Because I'm putting every single one of these in chat. Next up, 1942, San Francisco. It's quite likely that you will. I'll show you some of them. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, though. I don't mind showing, 20 of them or so. Something like that. I don't know. Hit me up at the end and we'll see where we're at. So I am going to do one of these as a little bundle. Just because, that's the 42S. We've also got the D. I'm not giving you a teaser right now. I'm doing coins right now. Patience. And we got the plane date.
Patience, grasshoppers.
So $5 individually. They're all AUs. If anybody wants the whole year set, I'll do the whole year set for 12.
So that's $3 off.
So you get the whole 1942 series for $12 in AU. Honey Family says, I will take that.
Congrats, honey.
So that makes that 4 and 4 and 4. All right. And then we got the 44 San Francisco in AU. Going for $5. 41 DNS. I'll do the same thing. I'll put them at $4 each, so it'd be $8.
Okay.
All right, so the 41 DNS are going to Bo. All right, moving on. Last of the AUs is the 1945S. All right. Moving on. We are on to the BUs. Brilliant uncirculated mercuries. Kicking off with the 1940 plain date. Going for $7. Whoa. There's a couple of these came really close to being full split bands, but not just barely off. And one that actually is full split band.
I don't know which one it was.
That one.
Okay, so
I need to put that on here because I forgot to. All right, moving on. Man,
40 deep.
I'm surprised you guys are passing on these. All right, also from 1940, the Denver. The only thing I can think is you guys apparently don't know how much uncirculated mercury dimes usually go for. I can tell you it's not $7. It's usually closer to like 20 or 30 for a lot of them. And this one's going to Bo for the Denver.
Congrats, Bo. We will just run out of AU and BUs.
Yeah, I will when I have enough of all the rest of the dates to make them. Next up is the 1941 plain date. Brilliant uncirculated. I mean, I can do a 5-pack of these, but it's going to be $35 because they're all uncirculated. It's not going to be like the packs that you normally get where they're like, you know, goods and very goods and fines and
sometimes
low grades.
Extremely fine.
Yeah, occasionally you get lucky and get an EF hiding in there. All right, moving on.
42D.
42 Denver is next, and this is the only one. Oh, I wish. This is the only one that actually got the full split band. 1942 Denver going for $9. Full split band. And I will show you under the scope so you can actually see it. Full top. Full middle. That's the one that most people forget. The middle has to be full as well.
And then the bottom.
And full bottom.
And Bo is getting that one.
And this one's going to Bo for $9. Congrats, sir.
I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Why not? Next up, 43 San Francisco. Brilliant uncirculated for $7. This one's going to Honey. Congrats, Honey. And then in 43 Denver. Uncirculated $7. Luster. Did you miss any large cents? You did not miss any large cents. You missed a proof wheat cent. And a 2019 W percent, but no large cents. Alright, moving on to the 43 plain dates. Uncirculated $7. Alright, moving on. Next one, we got two available. They are the 1944 plain date. Both uncirculated. $7 each. Wish you guys could see it in person. Because this one has that, like, shock white thing going on.
But you can't tell on that.
Any takers?
Which one do you want, honey?
Honey was first. I'm going to give Honey the shock white one.
Okay.
He's getting the prettiest one. All right, moving on. And still in the 1944s, the Denver. Brilliant uncirculated. This one's also got that shock white thing going on. Going to Honey.
Congrats, honey.
And the last of the Mercury dimes. 1945. Plain date. Hey, Larry.
Larry.
Brilliant uncirculated, $7. Okay.
Well, almost all of them.
All right, everybody knows I'll go back through anything at the end.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Got one last dime for the evening. And it is the 2019 San Francisco Proof Dime. Deep Cameo. This is the clad proof. Going for $3. That is white on black. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a case of insomnia kicked my butt yesterday.
And Bill.
Going to Bill. For anybody who doesn't have insomnia, insomnia sucks.
Yes, it does.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, guys. Then we will be back with quarters. We've still got a lot of silver coming. Quarters, halves, silver dollars. Lots of silver coming. So stick around. We'll be coming back up with barber quarters. Alrighty. I'm back. Alrighty, quarter time. Kicking off with barbers. Starting at the beginning, 1892. 90% silver in good, going for $8. Very first year of the barbers. I know a few of you were asking about barbers. Finally got some. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, 1893, we've got two of them. We have one that's in good, going for $8. And then we've also got one in about good, going for $6. That's the about good. So if you want one, just make sure when you bend, you say which one. Any takers? Man, it's slow tonight. Where's everybody? All right, moving on. To the 1894 San Francisco. This one's a bit better date and mint. It's in good, going for $10. Little S mint mark right over here. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1895 and good. Going for $8. Is anybody alive?
Right. Johnny 5.
Apparently not, because Johnny 5 ain't saying nothing. Johnny 5 not alive. Alright, moving on to the 1896. In good, going for $8. No love for the barbers tonight, huh? Here, this one's slightly out of order. Whatever.
I didn't do it.
Alright, moving on. So this was slightly out of order, but whatever. So 1899 plain date is next for $13. It is in a good. Alright, moving on. So the next one is kind of a semi-key date of the series. It is the 1898S in good, going for $15. It would depend on which 5 you want.
We still have one more barber done. Or barber in a quarter.
Moving on to the last one of the barbers. The 1908 Denver in good, going for $13. But basically the best I would be able to do would be like whatever 5 you wanted, I could knock $1 off each one. That would be the lowest I'd be able to go on these. Okay. All right, moving on. To the standing Liberty quarters. Kicking off with one that's one of the really hard ones to get. It is the 1924 Type 2 in VF. Going for 40 bucks. These are hard to get because these are the ones that have the raised date on the pedestal. So on most of them, the date is gone. So there's no way to know what date the quarters are. That one, it is still intact and strong. And that's a high VF. That's close to an EF. Oh yeah, that thing is awesome. Any takers? These are the tough stuff to get right here. Of course, that's pretty much going to be the theme for all the Standing Liberty quarters tonight. Are there any coin collectors here tonight? All right, moving on to the 1926 Denver in extremely fine. This one is going for 50 bucks. By the way, these are all still well below list. In case anybody was wondering.
We try and do it
I think
half.
Yeah, I think list on this one is like 80, 85 bucks, something like that.
We always try and give it to you for half.
Or as close to half as we can get without losing money.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we'll do it.
All right, moving on to the 1926 San Francisco in extremely fine. This one's going for 60 bucks.
floor.
All right, moving on. To the 1928 Denver in extremely fine, going for 35 bucks. Oh, Bo, I'm sure if you had the money, you'd probably be buying out like pretty much every list we ever put out. You'd just be like, yeah, bin, all of it, everything. Give it to me.
Right? Or almost everything.
You know you would. Honey, by the time you get your package, it's going to be like Christmas because you're not going to remember half of what's in there.
Right. And you're still filling it.
All right, moving on. To the 28 San Francisco, extremely fine. Going for 30 bucks. I think you've been working on that box for like a year.
No.
It's been a while.
It's been since December.
So 7 months. Have you been like writing everything down so you remember what the heck's in there?
Nope.
It's all good. You'll have printed invoices in there for every single time you got stuff. So
Yes.
You'll have a list. Alright, moving on. No fun in writing it down. To the 1929 Denver, extremely fine. Going for 30 bucks. You guys are really going to hate the next one. If somebody doesn't snag the next one, all y'all are crazy. Because it's a semi-key date. It's an AU.
For the next one.
And surprisingly not that high of a price. I mean, I could have charged a lot more, but I like being nice. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, these are all really good prices. Alright, here you go, guys. The creme de la creme of these. At only 10,000 survival in all grades. The 1930 San Francisco in AU. Only going for 40 bucks.
And that is like beautiful.
Yeah, the camera is not doing justice on this thing at all. You can kind of still see the luster on the camera. Swinging around.
Annie Day.
Wow. Going to Annie Day. Look at her rats.
He saw that. He's like, yeah, mine.
All right. If anybody decides you want any of the rest of those standards, let me know. All right. Next up, We've got a 1976 San Francisco 40 percenter. Brilliant uncirculated for $6. Silver Bicentennial.
And Jovi.
Going to Jovi.
Congrats, sir.
Next up, we got a set. It is the 2019 proof quarter set for $15. All of these are beautiful deep cameos. Here's your San Antonio missions. You're welcome, sir. War in the Pacific. Lowell National Park. American Memorial Park. And River of No Return. $15 for the set. Any takers?
No? Maybe?
It's only $3 a coin, guys. These things are already listing for like $15 each. I could do 12. That'd be the lowest I could go on it. You'll do 12? All right, cool.
Congrats, Joe.
Going to Joe for 12. All right, back to barbers. Because you guys are just all after the first group. This time it's $half. We got the 1907 Denver Barber $half and very good. Over $20. I can tell you guys are just so giddy for the barbers tonight. I think everybody should do the barbers. I think this is the most underappreciated series. Well, second most unappreciated series. Shield Nickels is the most unappreciated. But barbers are great. You got the halves, quarters, and dimes. All right, moving on. Granted, they get crazy expensive really fast as you go up in grade. 1908 Denver is the other barber half that we've got.
Going for $20 and very good.
I'll do a deal on these. If anybody wants them both, I'll do both for 36. $4 off. That makes them 18 bucks each. Anybody who knows barbers knows that VGs for 18 bucks each is a crazy price.
It's a steal.
We'll call it the Denver pack. All right, moving on. We got one Franklin tonight. It is the 1958 Denver in BU. Going for 18 bucks. Any takers for a 58 Denver Franklin? All right, moving on. Next up, we got a BU Kennedy set. It's a 1973 Denver and Philadelphia, going for $5. It's only $2.50 per coin. All right, moving on. Next one, we got two available. They are the 40% silver 76 S's. BU, $8 each. Any takers? If anybody wants both, I'll give you $1 off each one. So it'll be 14. All right. Guess nobody wants them. Moving on. Next up is the 1982 Philadelphia. This was one of the years they did not do mint sets. So finding BUs for the 82 and 83 is really hard. And because of that, they have quite a premium on them. Right here is an 82 Philadelphia BU. Going for $5.
There's 5 or 6.
All right, moving on. And then we've also got the 83 Denver. We have 5 available. At $5 each. These things list for, let me see real quick. I think last time I checked, they were like $14 each or $16 each, something like that. Kennedy, Clad. Not silver, clad. '83 Denver. Okay, $9. Must be the Philadelphia that was a higher one. So $9 each on the list for these. Oh wait, or was it the 82 Denver I'm thinking of that had the higher list? Nope, alright. Still, $9 each. Or $9 list. Honey family wants one.
Congrats, honey.
Alright, and then we do also have The full year set, uncirculated, for $10 each.
Oh, you get two.
You get a Philly and a Denver. We have 2 sets available. So you can get both of the 83s BU for $1 over list price for one of them. I'll tell you what, I'll do a crazy deal right now. If anybody wants all 8, that's $72 of list value. Actually, I'll throw in the 82 as well. So that's 9. So that's $81 in list value. Actually, $27
for all of it. But you have to get all.
if you get all 9. $27. That makes them $3 each. That's less than a third of list value. All right. Moving on. You're never going to get that deal again. That was a one-time offer. The last Kennedy of the night is the 2019 Proof Deep Cam. Going for $4. All right, moving on. 2 Silver Ikes. Here's a 1971. We've got 4 available. $15 each. These are the 40 percenters. All BUs. Any takers? Or I'll do all 4 for 52 bucks. That makes them 13 bucks each. Gives you $2 off on each one. All right, moving on. All right, next up, these are clad, but these are the lowest mintage of all of the Ikes. It is the 73 plain date for $9. And the 73 Denver for 11. Both BUs. These were the lowest mintage out of all of them. So these are basically the key date of the series, other than the 72 Type 2. Any takers? By the way, list on these. For the Denver, mintage was 2 million. That's all that was minted on these. List price on the Denver is $22. And then on the Philadelphia, it's 17. So even if you grab both of them, you're getting both of them for less than the list price just for the Denver. It's also why the 1973 Mint set cost so much more than all the rest of them. For the 70s. Alright. Moving on. Last 2 coins of the night. Two available 1976 Bicentennial 40% silvers. $15 each. BUs. All right. Is there anything anybody wanted to see again? Anything you missed? Anything you want to know if we got? All right. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody, then. We're going to get out of here. We'll start getting your invoices done. Everybody have a great night.